There is a third assignment on the exponential growth and decay. Now we know one thing again in this, we are going to add that if y is equal to a of x, then this is the graph of that which is passing from one of this, where it is x and this one is y there. It is also exponential growth. And if y is equal to a power minus x, then the graph of this will be like this, and it is passing from 1 also there. Now we are going to concern with the questions related to this topic of this exponential growth or decay. That this is the graph shown there for this question number 1 of this. There's a graph as plotted there for this y is equal to 2 power x minus a. So first question is y equal to 2 power x minus a. We know that the graph of y is equal to 2 power x is from this function a, function 1 or 2. So it is a graph like this, which is passing from this point 1 there. But our graph is here 2x minus a, which they have shown it in the figure like this. And this is the point from where it is passing, is point 3 of that. It is 1. So it has moved 4 units downward to that. So the value of a is equal to 4. Because when you put a is equal to 4 in it, then this is the graph which they have shown in this figure there. So the answer of this question is a equal to 4. So a is the choice for this portion of this graph there. Then question number 2. We have just selected the questions related to the exponential growth or decay from all the assignments. This is question number 12, and the graph is shown like this. For a certain group of fish, the graph models of this relationship between the body length L in centimeters and tail area A in square centimeters from L greater than or equal to 6, less than or equal to 34. Which of the following represents the relationship between the body length and the tail area? So there are 4 choices given us, but the graph is showing it like this, that we will first put the values of L, which is on this graph, it is from 6 to 34. So you can even put 6 from that portion. So A is equal to 0.02 L square. 0.02 L square. So if L is equal to 6, then this length will be equal to 0.02 into 6 square is 36, or that is equal to 0.072, which is less than 1, and it is shown there from the graph that it is less than 1 but more than 0 there. So A answer is correct there. So A choice is the answer of this. But if we check the second answer, so A is equal to 1.2 L square. So if you put here L square 36, then this answer is basically equal to 36 into 1.2 43.2, which is more than the value as shown it there. So this is not the part of this B choice there. Same is the third choice, C, that is going to be 1 point, sorry, 2.02 L square. 2.02 L square. So you put L is equal to 36. So that thing is equal to 72.72, which is again more than the value which I've there shown for the area of this graph here. And the last is 3.2 L square. So this choice is not there. So D choice is there. Area is equal to 3.2 L square, which is also more than this value 2. 8 and 700. 15.2. So it is also more than that. So only this graph is correct there, which is the answer of this A there. So you can just put the values into it and you can get the answer. And you can verify from the table they have shown. So this is the answer A of this choice there. Question number 15, which is for our exercise, it is question number 3. B of t is equal to 100 into 1.1 t. Question number 3 now. 100 into 1.1 power t is equal to B of t. This is the graph shown there for this. The given function B models the number of the floor beaters in the certain area where t represents the number of the days after 1st June. Which of the following is the best interpretation of this number 1.11 in this context? Part A. The model predicts that there were approximately 1.11 floor beaters in this area on 1st June, because you are talking about the after 1st June where t is equal to 0, so this value will be equal to 100. So that is not true. B part, the model predicts that the number of the floors beaters in this area is increasing by approximately 1.1 each day. So this is also wrong, as it is not in terms, they are asking about just after the 1st June of that year. Part C, the model predicts that it will take approximately 1.1 days for this number of the floors beaters to double. This is wrong because they are not being doubled, their time is not mentioned. The model predicts that the number of the floors beaters grows by a factor of approximately 1.1 each day. So this is the right choice of this portion there. So the answer of this question number 3, which is that is the part D, is the choice of this question there. Now, question 9, which is our question number 4. After a new car is purchased, the value of the car is modeled by a function that decreased exponentially over time. Which of the following could describe how the car can be changed just each year? Part A. Each year, the value of this car is 800%, $800 more than the previous year. So it is wrong because it is decreasing. So wherever there is increased word, it is wrong there. B part. Each year, the value of this car is 800 less than the previous year, but it is not less because it is increased 8. The value of this car is modeled by the function as decreased exponentially. So it is decreasing, but not $800 each year for that part there. So answer B is not correct. Answer C. Each year, the value of this car is 8% more than the previous year, which is wrong because it is not more than, it is decreased there. Part D. Each year, the value of this car is 8% less than the previous year. So that is the right choice of this part because it is decreased in the exponential part of that. So we can write it that if the value of car is y is equal to a into b power x, where a is the initial value of that car, it is 8 decreased so by 8%, so that should be equal to 1 minus 8% of that x, and that is equal to 0.92 of x. So that is the right choice of this. So answer D is the answer of this question number 4 for that question there. Question number 5 now. Which is question number 26. A group of students participated in the study of, it was determined that each year, each hour of experience of performing a certain test, the necessary time for each student to complete the task decreased by 5%. Wendy took 30 minutes to complete the task with no experience. Which function of this models the amount of the time t in minutes it will take the Wendy to complete the task for X hours of experience? So for this value of t 30, it is basically equal to the time is equal to a into b power x. Because there were 30 questions, 5% is less than that. So that should be equal to 30 into 1 minus 0.05 of x, or that should be equal to 30 into 0.95 of x there. So that is 30 into 0.95 of x is the part C of this question there. So the solution of this question number 5 is the part C. So these are the questions regarding this exponential growth or decay for this topic. So we will find another paper from this for this set where the exponential growth or decay will be defined.